Hey guys, what's going on? Troll Pal CHH here. So the other day I went to go see the last Voyage of the Demeter. Now I was really excited about this because number one, this is the second Dracula film I got to see this year, with the first one being Nicolas Cage in Renfield, and that was really fun. But the last Voyage of the Demeter looked like it was going to be a totally different kind of film. As a matter of fact, it looked like it was going to be a very serious, dark, impending, dooming film. Well, was it? You damn right it was. Now, while I want every single movie that goes to the movie theater to succeed, and I want you to support whatever you can, it just seems like it's my dumb luck that the movies I get really excited about seem to tank at the box office. It is what it is, and I control the controllable, but I will say, the theater experience of The Last Demeter was absolutely incredible. So what is The Last Voyage of the Demeter? Well, I'm sure you've heard people kind of say in passing, oh, it's a Dracula film. Well, in the Bram Stoker's novel of Dracula, you get a little preface about this ship coming to shore and there are bodies scattered throughout it. We then realize what happened. It was Dracula who got on that ship and laid waste to all the victims. Now, The Last Voyage of the Demeter takes that section and expands upon it and makes a movie about this journey. Can they get there? Is Dracula going to wipe all of them out? And here's another thing I want to bring up about this movie. Maybe you're respecting and you appreciate the look of Dracula, you know, that Bela Lugosi, slick back hair, debonair, almost Italian-esque kind of flair that those characters had. We saw it with Christopher Lee and others. You respect it, right? But maybe it's not your cup of tea, and you're not that much into it. I totally understand that. And with that being said, this is your Dracula film. If you're a big fan of that gargoyle-esque monster, bat, disgusting, vicious, maniacal vampire look, this is for you. The Last Voyage was such an exceptional film, with all the acting being so good, you forget that this is a quote-unquote timepiece. Why? Because, well, number one, when you're at sea, it really doesn't matter what year it is, does it? You've got one place to get to, and there's only one way to get there: crossing. There's no TVs around, there's no entertainment, you are on that boat with the people there. But add the element of Dracula into the mix, and you've got yourself an extremely suspenseful film. They did such a good job, and I thought this was going to be a super jump-scary type of film. And while you know Dracula's coming around the corner, the suspense build-up for a lot of the stuff in this movie was so frickin' good. I can't emphasize enough how great I think The Last Voyage of the Demeter is. All the performances are so good, and I will not spoil anything about the movie, but I will say this. I don't care how tall, how short, what sex you are, it doesn't matter. If you're on that boat, you are subject to get eaten or bitten by Dracula. So keep that in mind. No one is safe, and that's all I'm going to say. The gentleman who played Dracula did such a great job, and the suit outfit looked so creepy. It reminded me of that look of that vampire we saw in Midnight Mass. Last Voyage is going to be easily one of my favorite movies of the year, and despite the fact that it may not fare too well at the box office, to say that this is going to get a cult fan base would be to lie. This is definitely going to get a cult fan base. I think people are really going to pick this up on physical media and find it for the first time, but the theater experience was incredible. If you can, please get out to the movie theater and experience The Last Voyage of the Demeter. It will be like nothing else you'll see all year. I gave the movie 4 solid stars, but the only thing that I would change is maybe just take a few 5 or 10 minutes off of the film. Even though it wasn't a long film and certainly didn't feel long, I always feel there's room to trim a little bit of fat. With that being said, guys, The Last Voyage is easily in my top 5 favorite movies of the year, and I cannot recommend you going to see it any more than I could. It is that damn good, and I loved it. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is your old pal CHH. If you've seen The Last Voyage of the Demeter, please let me know down below your thoughts on the film. I really loved it. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.